Hello everyone, this is Miss Carrie. Today we're going to talk about how to solve a two-step equation using a reciprocal. So we have 5n minus 18 equals negative 33. What we want to do is isolate the term with the variable, which is this term. So in order to do that, anything that is not a part of that term on our first step needs to go to the other side of the equal sign. So that means the minus 18. And we do that by using an opposite. Minus 18 is the same as a negative 18. So in order to make a negative 18 a 0, to move it to the other side, we're going to add 18. So we're going to add 18 to both sides of our equal sign and draw our big long line. When we do that, negative 18 and positive 18 cancel out, and we have 5n left. On the right side of our equal sign, we have negative 33 and positive 18. The signs are different, so we need to subtract. So when we subtract, we get a negative 15 because there are more negatives than there are positives. Our next step is that we're going to multiply by our reciprocal. We have 5n, and we want to get just n. We don't want to solve for 5n, we want to solve for n. 5n means 5 times n. So we're going to separate the 5 from the n by multiplying by a reciprocal. And our 5, if it had a denominator, would be 1. So the reciprocal of 5 over 1 is 1 over 5. And when we multiply those, you get 1 over 1, or 5 over 5, which is 1 over 1, which is just n. But then we have to do that same thing to the other side. So we multiply that side by 1/5, and we have negative 15 times 1, which is negative 15, and 1 times 5, which is 5, and then that simplifies to negative 3. Then you can check your work, and checking is really easy. We're going to start by rewriting our original equation, and then I'm going to substitute in my solution, which was negative 3 for my n. And I'm going to solve the left side and see if I can get it to equal negative 33. So my first step, 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. Bring down my minus 18 and my negative 33. Negative 15 minus 18, you might want to think of that in terms of negative 15 plus negative 18, but that's negative 33 equals negative 33. And since they equal each other, we should have the correct answer of n equals negative 3. Let's do another one. This time, our term with the variable is in fraction form. We still want to isolate that term by removing the plus 11. We're going to use an opposite, which is negative 11, and do that on both sides of your equal sign. So our negative and positive 11 cancel out, and we have x over 3 equals 5. Then we want to multiply by a reciprocal. So our coefficient of x this time is 1/3. It's a fraction because x has the denominator of 3, so you can't forget the 1 that goes next to the x. And so our reciprocal is 3 over 1, and we multiply both sides by 3 over 1. When we do that, we get x equals, and then 5 times 3 is 15, 1 times 1 is 1, and that simplifies to 15. And then if you wanted to do the check, again, we start with rewriting our original equation. We're going to substitute in the value for x. and we're going to simplify the left-hand side of the equation to see if we get 16. So we have 5 plus 11 equals 16, and 5 plus 11 is 16, so 16 equals 16. And we have worked our equation correctly, found the correct solution. Keep working hard.